Freedom of choice sometimes seems to get in the way or conflict with majority rules, right? Hi, by the way, I'm Angel. Thanks for stopping by. I'm in the greenhouse next to one of my favorite leafy plants. And I've been getting a lot of hate lately for remaining positive amongst this pandemic and infodemic. And I just wanted to, give a little quick message out there to remind you that we don't need to be right or wrong in order to have a different perspective. And I respect your perspective, even when it differs greatly from mine. And I think the more we can respect and appreciate each other's perspective without giving in to that wave of fear and anger, which just comes from uncertainty, and which is natural. That's a natural human response. But you have the power. You can practice. Just like you can make your body stronger, you can make your mind stronger and get better at not losing control of your emotions and not falling into those lower level, more reactionary states where you're going to say hurtful things, possibly even to people you love, and seemingly quite easily to people that you don't know personally. I think the propagation of hate and blame and fear is far more dangerous than any viruses that are out there. I think it is a virus of sorts, and I think it is a pandemic. And I think the way to combat that is with calmness, with love, with laughter, with just put a little space around things. Just pause a little bit. I think this current pause we're having is a good opportunity to take a breath, get some fresh air, kind of retune yourself to these cycles of nature, which are always changing a little bit. That's the one constant they have, is change. And you too, my friend, are changing. And you too, my friend, will die one day. I think it's interesting how people get so upset, like death is the worst thing that could happen to them, but that is going to happen to all of us. The question to me is, how are we going to live? And how much will we thrive? How alive are we going to be during this life? And please don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying don't be cautious. I'm not saying don't wash your hands. I'm not saying don't wear a mask and gloves if you're working with people who are potentially extra infectious. But I do think that the hate and the fear and the passing along of that kind of vibration has a negative ripple effect that we'll be feeling for quite a while, that our children and our children's children are having implanted in their genetics right now. So I encourage you to practice healthy rituals, deep breathing, letting go of yesterday, recentering yourself, realigning yourself, telling better stories. I don't know about you, but I have a crappy storyteller up in my head that was left unchecked for decades and just practiced telling crappy stories. And so now, even with 5 years or so of training, I still catch that crappy storyteller up there telling. And to be fair, it's kind of the way we're wired. Our brains are meant to warn us, to find, things that are different and set off the alarm. So it's natural. It's nothing to be upset about or blame ourselves or feel as a flaw. It's just something to to understand and to learn about and to grow beyond. That's my 2 cents from the greenhouse today. I'd love it if you have anything to add. Please do that in the comments. As always, you can find lots of ways of supporting me and connecting with me in the description. Got a little tour of the greenhouse here. It's just a nice little, it's actually more of a temperature moderation room with some houseplants in it, which is a topic I will be talking much more about in the future. Ciao for now.